Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast. Here is your weekend collective tarot reading for Friday, June the 21st, Saturday, June the 22nd, and Sunday, June the 23rd. We start off first with the overall energy of the Eight of Swords. Now I feel like, guys, with the Eight of Swords, this is you not seeing something clearly. It's you being a prisoner. The swords, this can be our thoughts and our mind, It's not seeing something clearly, not having a clear look when it comes to something within your life. You see how she's all wrapped in these bandages here? It's like her holding herself back, getting in her own way, basically, and not seeing a situation for what it truly is. Now, the swords represent communication as well. So it's like being trapped by your own thoughts, but it can also be like, held back by a need to speak up or to, say something, like there needs to be some sort of communication. The communication is what would set her free. If she was like, sometimes we need to like say a truth or say how we feel or, or like I said, it can be just, being held back from something by the way that we're thinking about it, the way that we're perceiving it and seeing it. But you see behind her, she's got the castle up on the hill and shit. She could just literally take these bandages off, see clearly, have her hands free. She's got all of her swords, walk up to her dream right there. If we look in the immediate past, we have the Page of Swords. Now, this can represent like a message, some sort of message. You could have met somebody online, social media, dating sites. And this can also be like somebody watching. This is my spying energy. So this could be like someone watching your social media, watching your page, kind of like watching to see what you're doing, or just like watching really carefully when it comes to a situation, like really analyzing it. And, whenever somebody's in this like silent observer mode, you better watch out, because it's like, it either means A, that they like suspect something, or, they're trying to like figure you out. And some people, are very meticulous when it comes to like, the research they do on others and the way that they watch. Now, if we see in the immediate future, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. This is a very grounded, loving, stable, nurturing, kind, generous energy. I love this energy, And I feel like, given that the challenge position, the Nine of Pentacles, which is like Virgo energy, this is like the single card. This is like someone that's seen as available. They are seen as beautiful, abundant, attractive. It's like this person just like, they got it going on. You see the flowers and stuff, like they give life to everything that they touch. They've got the pentacles here, which represents like, money or finances. The long flowing dress are just incredibly beautiful, incredibly attractive. They even got like the songbird on their hands. It's like the way that they speak. It's all of it, right? They're the total package. I feel like, honestly, the challenge is like to see yourself as this. To see yourself as this. It's like people, they watch you. They got their eyes on you, people are watching you. They see your beauty. Maybe it's you yourself that aren't seeing your beauty, and that's holding you back or holding you prisoner. And in the future, the Queen of Pentacles can be someone nurturing herself, or it can also be like nurturing another person. You could either be engaged with somebody that's they're really going to show you the love that you need, or, give you that energy that you need, or this is you giving it to yourself. If we look on the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card, which is Aquarian energy. This is about taking a leap of faith, and I feel like you have recently decided to like do just that. It's like some of you guys, you felt held back by a situation, or, you have a lack of clarity within a situation, or feel like there's a lack of clarity within a situation. Maybe that's why you're like watching things, to try to see how, you know, how it's going to play out or whatever. It's like you're willing to like take a leap of faith in that, you know. It's like to do something risky or drastic, or, you know, or to switch it up and change your approach and like really start focusing on yourself. For others of you, this is going to be like in love, you know. It's like willing to take a leap of faith with someone new, or willing to take a leap of faith, you know, and be like vulnerable. You know, the fool doesn't worry about the consequences. You know, the fool doesn't worry about the consequences. The fool is just completely open-hearted, you know, balls to the wall, pedal to the metal, you know, and it's like, fuck the consequences, I'm all in. You know, I'm all in. And it's like, I feel like this is what's going to bring you that nurturing energy. It's by being carefree, you know, having fun. It's like, I feel like you've made up your mind that that's what you're going to do. And what you don't see coming is the death card. A lot of people see this as a negative card. Not me. I see this as a very positive card. Death energy is about ending a cycle. It's the phoenix. It's about an old version of you dying and being reborn into a new incarnation, a new version, right? No longer one that doesn't see your own value and hold yourself back. No longer one that doesn't, you know, make sure that your needs are being met and fulfilled, but one that's willing to say, fuck the consequences. I'm going for what I desire. I'm going for what I want. You know, and you're doing this by speaking up. The King of Swords, you know, this is like a mature, straightforward energy. It's not a nasty, negative energy at all. This is like cutting off things or people or places or whatever that no longer serve us. And this is the focus. Or speaking some sort of truth, you know, trying to bring clarity to a situation, speaking our needs, or there's a need to speak up, you know, bring honesty to a situation, clarity to a situation, or communicate in a situation. And that's what's bringing this about, right? It's like you're abandoning the old version of you, you know, where you're just like helplessly watching, or, you know, victim to your own thoughts, prisoner to your own thoughts. And with the World card, this is the end of a cycle, right? Go along with the Death card, that's really good. This is the end of a cycle, you know, the end of a situation, you know, and moving into the King of Pentacles. So we have the Queen and the King. These are divine counterparts here, by the way. Moving to the King of Pentacles, this is, you know, ultimately leveling up. You know, this is leveling up into an incredibly stable, grounded, straightforward, you know, like just kind of like having it all type of energy, you know, and being just abundant on every level. And if we look at our hopes and fears, we have the King of Cups, which is Piscean energy. The King of Cups is about, you know, being in control of our emotions, you know, being grounded in our emotions. And not being obsessive, possessive, or overgiving, but being reserved and in control and having so much emotional abundance to give. And that's why we see in the outcome the Nine of Cups, which is happiness, right? This is what's leading to your happiness, by controlling your emotion, by grounding yourself, ending the cycle. And it's clarified by the Empress, which some people say it's Taurus or Virgo energy. The Empress is knowing your own value, knowing your own worth, and no longer chasing, right? No longer chasing. The Empress doesn't, you know, run after, you know. And the oracles is stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking, and faith will bring you romance. It's like stay optimistic. If you're not getting what you want, you know, stay positive, because you know, knowing your own value will manifest, you know, what you desire and what you deserve. And then deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. And it's like, I feel like that kills our confidence. You know, someone you could be dealing with somebody that's not been honest. This could you being not honest with yourself as well. That's also a possibility. But, you know, maybe the person that's watching this or watching you or whatever, you know, like the cross watcher, you know, maybe they haven't been very honest. You know, and then finally the end of, and that's, you know, that can cause us to doubt ourselves. You know, that can cause us to see things, you know, in a negative light. But what I truly believe, you know, this is like, you know, not being, maybe you haven't been honest with your needs or wants, or, you know, honest with yourself, and you haven't been seeing things clearly. It's like now, you know, no more dealing with deceptive energies. We have the Independent. I am aware of my inner dialogue and direct it by positive imagery. And there you go, the inner dialogue right there. You know, confirming that, like the inner dialogue, right? Needing to really fucking see our own value, see our own worth, and see what others see. And finally, the Death Mother, which clarifies death and the world. This is a big time clarification in this reading here. And I tell you what's crazy about it, you know, is the Death Mother is about bringing an ending to something, you know, ending a cycle, you know, stepping into your divine feminine energy, you know, and you don't have to be a girl to embody the divine feminine, you know, it's just being creative, intuitive, knowing your own value and the power to create whatever we desire. You know, and that's why we need the positive imagery. It's like I feel like you're going out on your own, stepping out on your own, and trying to bring forth, you know, the life you truly desire. So this is going to be an awesome weekend for you guys. I hope you are ready. And this was an awesome reading. So if you'd like to book a personal tarot reading, please text 513-393-2396 or email therealbestdampodcast@gmail.com. And yeah, we're completely viewer powered, so donate PayPal, Cash App, Facebook Messenger, or patreon.com Best Damn Podcast Official. Follow me Instagram, Facebook Best Damn Podcast, Twitter The Real Best Damn, YouTube Best Damn Podcast Official, and TikTok The Best Damn Podcast. Follow, subscribe, like, share, comment. I love you guys. Have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you next time. Peace.